Hey guys, what's up? Wanted to show you my official, quote-unquote, official Scooby-Doo DVD Blu-ray collection. A lot of these were given to me by It's Frank Hill. Some of them I bought on my own accord. Some of them are packed away somewhere. I gotta find them. You know, two of them at least I know are packed away. They're either in here somewhere or they're somewhere. I know one of them is Zombie Island on DVD, and the other is the new Scooby-Doo movies, the cut one or something like that. You know, the one that basically I didn't have all the episodes until a later volume came out. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to come on here and show you some of them that I have, and these right here, I don't know if you can see them. These are more of the series and all that, and compilations, and the movies are back here. So we're going to start with these right here, these DVDs. And this one right here is called Spooky Games. It has the original short Scooby-Doo's Spooky Games, which takes place within the Mystery Incorporated universe. But then you have a lot of Laugh Olympics episodes, and it's a 2-disc set. As you can see, it's a 2-disc set. But like I said, it's highlighted by Spooky Games, which is a new short. It's right there on disc 1. Right there on disc 1. And then the rest are Laugh Olympic episodes with like Yogi, Cindy, Blue Falcon, stuff like that. The rest of them are Laugh Olympics episodes. This was also basically an excuse, in my opinion, for Warner Brothers to release a majority of the Laugh Olympics series, because you have on here 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 episodes on disc 1, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 episodes on disc 2, 5 on disc 1, with a total of 13 episodes of Laugh Olympics. And Laugh Olympics, I think that ran for let me see here. I think it ran. And excuse me for a second. I do something. Put on some noise a little bit because my mom is on the phone with my sister, and I don't need to do something to come throw her off. But this ran for 24 episodes, so you basically got a majority of the episodes on here, 13 out of the 24 on here, along with the Spooky Games short or mini featurette that they did for this. So it's pretty cool. Really glad to have this one in the collection. And I think I bought this one. I bought this when I was at Walmart. And the reason I bought it, like I said, it's got most of the episodes on there. So I was really glad to get it. And then another one I believe I bought was Scooby-Doo's 13 Spooky Tales for the Love of Snack. Basically, this was released around Valentine's Day. It's 13 episodes on 2 discs. And it looks like it's a mixture of a lot of a variety of episodes. They don't necessarily tell you what the episodes, what the shows are that they're on, but I think some of these are mostly like the Scooby-Doo show, Scooby-Doo show, the ones that were like the shorts. And I think it's a mixture of those, along with the new Scooby-Doo Mysteries that had Daphne, as well as the all-new Scooby-Doo show, which also was with Daphne. And then I think they have What's New Scooby-Doo episodes on here as well. So that's pretty cool. And I think one of them is also from 13 Ghosts, or at least a few of them. And that's what the inside looks like, so pretty cool. The one thing if there's one thing I should say that I should criticize with them on these kind of compilation discs is it's great to have a lot of episodes that you could normally get on season disc or series disc, complete, like complete season or complete series sets. It's great and everything. But I think when you do compilations, you also need to list off where those episodes are from, like what, show and everything, or what incarnation, if you will. So, got those in the collection. And this one was given to me by Frank Hill. This is one of the puppet films that they did. I think it's one of 2 or 3 puppet films that they did. So, it's pretty cool. This was basically, I think, this is basically, and it's got a couple of bonus cartoons on there as well. The Backstage Rage and RoboCop, or RoboPup, I should say. And basically, these were just to kind of cash in on the Muppet puppet craze going on, and just kind of see what it would be like, how fans would take to Scooby and be in a different kind of presentation. And so they did that, so that's pretty cool. Got this from Frank Hill, it's Frank. And this one, I think, I also got this from Frank Hill. This is ScoobyDoo Goes Hollywood. This was a musical that they did. The first, I think, syndicated primetime. No, not syndicated, but the first network musical. Let me see. So I've got my computer here right with me. Okay, it Goes Hollywood. It was released when I was born, the year I was born, 1979. It's a broadcast on ABC on December 23rd, 1978. That's 2 days before Christmas. Well, not 78, but 1979 is what I'm trying to say. So let's see. 79, December, and it aired on a Sunday. It aired on Sunday, December 23rd, 1979, on ABC, obviously in prime time, and it is, according to Wikipedia, the first Scooby-Doo film ever produced, outside the Saturday morning cartoon series New Scooby-Doo Mysteries. So yeah, this is also a musical, believe it or not. It's a musical. It has all the characters singing, and it's kind of like a kayfabe, behind the scenes kind of deal. Like basically parodies the fact that it's a cartoon series, that they're doing a cartoon series, if you will, for Scooby-Doo. So, and that Scooby's just gotten, I guess, fed up or something, just sick and tired of what's going on. You can read the back there actually to know what it means. So him and Shaggy are like, hey, we're gonna go elsewhere and see what we can do. So it's actually pretty good. Just check it out. Then here, this is my DVDFab version. DVDFab version. And what it is these are 2 DVD plus R discs that I use the DVDFab 6 burning software to put episodes of 13 Goes to Scooby-Doo on there. And what DVDFab is basically, it's a burning software, but it's also a burning copy software. So you could take basically a DVD disc, like let's say Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood, put it in to your computer, use DVDFab to copy it, and then what you do once you have it on file is you can either keep the disc in. You can either keep the disc in there, and sometimes it does require it, or sometimes you could just burn the file to your computer if you have the space, and then you put in a blank disc, and hopefully there you go. You burn that DVD, that official DVD, a copy of it, onto a recordable disc like this, and that's basically how I got 13 Goes to Scooby-Doo originally. I rented them and update, and the rest is pretty much history. Now, does having something like DVDFab guarantee that's going to come out, quality's going to come out good? No, because sometimes it does fully burn, but sometimes there's going to be a glitch here and there. That was the first one. And then, speaking of 13 Ghosts Scooby-Doo, this one was given to me by Frank Hill. This is the official one. And just like with the burnt copy I did, this is a 2-disc set. So, pretty cool. It has a bonus episode from Shaggy and ScoobyDoo Get a Clue. But yeah, that's 13 Ghosts Scooby-Doo. And then, to coincide with Scooby-Doo Spooky Games, I have both Laugh Olympics Volume 1 and Volume 2. And these contain basically 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 episodes on here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 episodes. So basically, if we compare them, if I can get back Spooky Game Sheet for a second, we compare them a little bit. So you get like a couple copies on here. So you like get the France and Australia episode on here that you get on Volume 2, and then the Swiss Alps, Tokyo, Japan one you get on Volume 1. You also get it on here. So yeah, you're gonna get some repeats in there, but this is basically 8 of the episodes. This was actually before Spooky Games came out, so you got about 8 of the 24 episodes altogether. And then along with the ones that are on there, technically you got most of them, like Swiss Alps and France, are just 2 of them, and then Spooky, and then let's see who we got here. So Egypt and Sherwood Forest. We have that. Yep, so you got that on Volume 2 along with France and Australia. You got that on here. Let's see. Spain, Himalayas. Nope, you don't get that on any of these. Let's see. India, Israel. Nope. Africa, San Francisco. Nope. Grand Canyon, Ireland. Nope. Egypt, Sherwood Forest. We get that. Yes, we do. Like I said, we get that along with France, Australia. Hawaii, Norway. Nope. North Pole, Tahiti. Nope. Let's see. Arizona, Holland. Nope. Quebec, Baghdad. Nope. Swiss Alps, Tokyo, Japan, we do get in Volume 1. Sierra, Scotland, and no. So basically, you get essentially from here, you get 1, 2, 3. You get 3 out of the 8 episodes on there on here. So along with the three repeats, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 along with the other 5. So you basically get 5 on here along with those 5. So you get 10 along with the repeats, which is 3. You get 13, essentially, like I said, out of the 24 episodes. So yeah, pretty cool though that I have those. So we get these back in order here. But yeah, I got left of them volume 2 and 1, which is pretty cool. And then, thanks to Frank Hill, I have all 3 official volumes of What's New Scooby-Doo. And a little bit of trivia. Before Frank considered sending me these, just like I did with 13 Ghosts, I had the DVDFab 6 software, and I copied all the discs that I rented, not all at once, but at a time. I copied all the discs that I rented of What's New Scooby-Doo, put them together as a complete, and then, burned them, copied them, burned them, and then placed them together as a complete series set in one of those big boxed DVD cases they sell for, complete series, if you will, for multiple discs. And that's before he sent me these, or considered sending me these. So I have the copies that I did earlier as backups, and the official ones for instant viewing. And that's What's New Scooby-Doo, which I consider one of the best. As a matter of fact, little trivia, when this came out, there wasn't a Saturday. Even when I was working, there was not a Saturday I did not want to get up and watch an episode of What's New Scooby-Doo. I thought it was that good. And speaking of good, we have what many consider one of the best, if not the best, Scooby-Doo show in a long time, and probably one of the best animated shows in a long time. And hold on for a second, I'll do something. Okay, excuse me. Like I said, one of the best that they consider in a long time, and that is Mystery Incorporated. This is again thanks to Frank Hill. And these are 4 discs, basically 8 discs each, 52 episodes in total. And I have to say that from what I saw with this show, it was on Cartoon Network, I enjoyed it. I loved it, especially the ending. The ending was like, you don't ever see something like that in a Scooby-Doo series, ever. And I think you can find this on Netflix right now. I have not. I think you can find it on multiple streaming platforms right now, if you will. I think you can find it on multiple streaming platforms. You can find it on Boomerang. You can find it on Netflix right now. So according to what Google says, so you got 2 options to watch it, and I thoroughly recommend doing so because I saw the ending on Netflix, and from what I saw, I enjoyed. I totally enjoyed. I loved it. Really loved it. And basically the ending is what really got a lot of people to want to rewatch it from the beginning to the end. And that was because the ending basically pretty much solidified that this serves as a prequel to to the entire Scooby-Doo franchise. 13 Ghosts, ScoobyDoo Where Are You, that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. Pretty cool, and thanks to Frank Hill, got the entire series. I want them to put this on Blu-ray. That'll be a great release. They'd sell this. This would sell if it was on Blu-ray. And then about this, now I do have the other volume of Scooby-Doo Movies. I do have that. It's somewhere around here. But this is the best of the new Scooby-Doo movies, the lost episodes. Like I said, I have the other volumes as well. And these are some of the episodes that couldn't be released originally. Let's see. Yeah, mostly couldn't be released at first because of copyright. The only crossover that got onto the first release, which again I have somewhere, I just gotta find it. The only crossover Hanna-Barbera character-wise that got released was Winds of Winona with Speed Buggy and his crew. So here they make up for that by giving us Scooby-Doo meets Genie, which is, you know, Scooby Gang meeting the Genie characters, the teenage version of the I Dream of Genie characters, and the Haunted Showboat, which has Josie and the Pussycats. So that's pretty cool. And they released it in time for the 50th anniversary. So I thought it was cool. And I bought this at my job. So yeah, I have this, and I have the other one somewhere as well. Gotta find it. But that won't be necessary because I think if I go to my Amazon thing here, go to my Amazon thing here, I think unless I put it away, I don't think I did. No, I may have. No, I did put it away, but eventually I plan to get the Blu-ray, unless, you know, somebody else wants to give me the Blu-ray of the almost complete series of the new Scooby-Doo movies. But yeah, like I said, I have the other volume somewhere. It's packed away. I gotta find it. I know I put it somewhere. I just don't know what I did with it. There's so many movies and stuff here. It's like, okay, Brian, what did you do with it? I know it's right in front of me somewhere. It's probably even in the closet. Gotta look at that down the line. It probably is. I just put it probably somewhere I just not thinking of right now. But yeah, I got this to go along with it, which was pretty cool. And again, it has episodes on there that they didn't have in the original due to maybe copyright reasons and everything. But because of the 50th anniversary, they're like, go ahead. We're going to let you have it this time around. So that's pretty cool. And then I got the complete ScoobyDoo Where Are You series. This is the first and second season and the complete third season. This is the third season that was known as the Lost Episodes, and I think this was for the Scooby-Doo show. Basically, this was like doing the Scooby-Doo show and everything, which I think they do need to release onto DVD as well, because I don't know if this one has the episode with Scooby-Doo in it, but I have to look again. But it's got 16 episodes on here, 25 on here, so I would say that, you know, it's probably in that category, but we'll see. But I got both of these individually. One of them, I think I got at Target doing a trip, so down there. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Just really happy to have those. And I don't know why my thing went to. Oh, I hit my Ruko device here. Sorry about that, but yeah, the DVDs were on top of the Ruko remote, so. But anyway, that's kind of I basically got those, and really happy to have them. And like I said, I do have the other volume of the new Scooby-Doo movies, the one that originally came out. I just gotta find it somewhere. I know I put it somewhere. I just gotta find it. Now, speaking of Scooby-Doo, of course, we have the direct-to-video movies, and I will say this, I do have Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Not just, you know, on VHS, still have the original. But I also have it on DVD, both burned and official. And I also have it on streaming. Yes, right, I bought the digital version. So I have it on those, I have it all on those. You know, so I can watch it anytime I want. But speaking of movies, we're going to start with the DVDs. Yes, because we have a bunch of them here. So we're going to start with Moon Monster Madness, which is considered one of the better ones they've done. So we got Moon Monster Madness, which is one of the better ones they did. And again, this is thanks to Frank Hill. And as well as this is thanks to Frank Hill, we have Pirates Ahoy, which is pretty cool. Frank also sent me this one with Bobby Flay and Gotti Delinas. This is Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost, which is cool. Then we have another copy of Moon Monster Madness. This one I believe I got myself. You know, this was before Frank Hill sent me the copy he did, which I still appreciate. I mean, honestly, had I known Frank was going to send me that, like if I was psychic, like, you know, basically it's like, you know, if I was psychic and I could read minds, I'd be like, oh, wait a minute, Frank's going to send me that. I would have told myself, okay, Brian, don't get this. Frank's going to be sending it to you. Honestly, I didn't know that, but I'm still thankful he sent me one, because you never know, when you move, you might lose something. So, you know, there you go. Then, here we have Scooby-Doo and Batman the Brave and the Bold, thanks to Frank Hill, which is really cool. So one of those versions of Batman. So basically, it's a crossover, kind of very similar to the new Scooby-Doo Movies one. Then we have Shaggy's Showdown, Scooby-Doo Shaggy's Showdown, which is really nice. Then we have the second movie in the series, in the direct-to-video movie series, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, to go along with Zombie Island, which again I have somewhere, I just gotta find it. Then we have basically the trilogy. We have the first two volumes, or first two releases in the trilogy that was released in time for the 50th anniversary, and both were sent to me by Frank Hill. One of them is Scooby-Doo in the Case of the 13th Ghost, which is basically a sequel and a conclusion to the original 13 Ghost series. And honestly, I'll tell you this: I've watched it, and you know, like a lot of people, I thought it started out good. It had its moments. There's no doubt about it. I specifically enjoyed the moments when it just focused on Daphne, Shaggy, and Scooby and Vincent, because that's who the series is supposed to be based on. Well, not based on, but that's what that's who the series focused on, featured. So I was glad it focused on them a lot more, and it put Fred and Velma on the kind of outskirts doing their own thing until they met up later. But I really enjoyed the Daphne, Shaggy, and Scooby part. I really did, because again, those are the characters that made the original 13 Ghosts. So if you're going to focus a majority of a movie on certain characters of the team, it's got to be those that were part of the series in the first place. So I really enjoyed that. Return to Zombie Island, original movie, I've actually seen finally. It took me time, but I actually did see it. I'll tell you, there's one thing that this movie and this movie have in common, is that the people behind it obviously did not know much about the originals. If you will, they did not know much about the originals, because basically, had they known about the originals, they wouldn't have, gone the direction they did. They wouldn't have said, oh, well, Daphne being on that Americana show was part of a school project, or, Velma basically denying what happened. They wouldn't have done any of that. Same here. They would have stayed true to what it was from the start. They would have said, this is what it's about, this is what it's continuing, and we're not going to change anything that was in the originals. We're going to stay true to it. But they didn't do that. They went an entirely different route. But again, they had the moments no doubt, good moments here and there, but still, it's like, seriously, you could have done a lot better with them, in my opinion. The one of the funny parts I liked in here was, the fact that the Mystery Inc. gang realizes, okay, they don't have much to do anymore except for what happened because of the 13 Ghosts, because this is kind of like a follow-up to it. And what I liked about it, and everybody else got a kick out of, was Shaggy and Scooby took advantage of this opportunity. It's like, okay, fine. We're not going to be able to do this anymore, so we're going to make you guys agree to something. And they basically bring out a contract, legal and binding, stating that the only way this contract can be broken is if we break it. That being Shaggy and Scooby. So they have Fred, Velma, and Daphne agree that there'll be no more mystery solving, no more mystery casing or anything like that, no matter what the circumstance. And when Shaggy ironically wins this trip to an island, which is basically the same island they were on in the first movie, in the very first movie, the entire direct-to-video series. Even though there's some things unusual and all that, I just love the part when the gang tries to, think about doing a little bit of mystery solving. Shaggy and Scooby are just like right there going like, what are you guys doing? Because basically what this is here is it's basically Shaggy and Scooby saying, hey, look, this is an opportunity we've been waiting for. We are not going to let you guys screw this up for us. We've been wanting to get away from this ghost hunting, mystery solving, and just be ourselves. And now they got the opportunity. So I like that. But I also like the fact that, I think in a way, going back and watching it, I think in a way Velma, despite how people might feel about her in this movie, that, she kind of knew. I think she, along with Fred and Daphne, but mostly she, kind of knew that, this agreement that they were going with wasn't going to last long, and that Shaggy was going to, being Shaggy, he was going to probably end up breaking it, and, Shaggy and Scooby being who they are, they would have ended up breaking it, and they did. They did eventually, so I think, that's one thing I liked about it was, the fact that Shaggy and Scooby wanted to make, basically they went as far as to put a legal binding contract together that only they could break, so that there wouldn't be no more mystery solving. So I really enjoyed that. So again, both movies had some good moments here and there. It's just, just the endings and stuff really fell flat, in my opinion. It's like you were just insulting, not just, what these movies were based upon, or continuing, but you were basically insulting what the whole premise of both were in the first place. But yeah, they're pretty good. They both have, like I said, they're pretty good, decent watches, maybe for 1 or 2 times, if you will, especially if you're gonna review and all that. But now that we got that out of the way, now we have to go to the Blu-Rays, because yes, we do have some Blu-Rays. And these here are my Blu-Rays. I just got to get them in order and all that, chronological order. So here we have Cyber Chase. This is one of the first 4 direct-to-video movies they did in the series, and it's one of the first, if not the first, of the original 4, released on Blu-ray. So yeah, you get not only do you get the DVD of Cyber Chase, but you also get the Blu-ray, which is pretty cool. And I was surprised by that, honestly. I looked online, I think that's where I got it. Saw that it was on Blu-ray. I was thinking, really, it's on Blu-ray, so I bought it. I wanted to, since I had Blu-ray at the time, wanted to get it, and here we go. Got it on Blu-ray, which is pretty cool. The other one that was on Blu-ray, which surprised me, which I got on DVD, Monster of Mexico. That's right. Got Monster of Mexico. It's also on Blu-ray, and just Blu-ray for this one, which is really cool. Seeing this, I thought it was a good movie. I know some people have their opinions. The other one that was on Blu-ray that I got onto DVD as well is Legend of the Vampire. This is kind of based around the what's new Scooby-Doo motif, but with the classic look, modernized that is, of the Mystery Inc. gang. And it features the return of the Hex Girls, which is really cool. Then we have this one, which is Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. It's really cool. And, you know, Daphne gets to shine in it. That's really nice. This one has a digital code, which I already used. We have, with the slipcover, really nicely shiny and all that, Scooby-Doo and Frank and Creepy. So yeah, it's another one that's on Blu-ray, and Velma becomes the villain. You know, brainwashed villain, or whatever the case may be. She becomes the villain in this. Temporarily, I think, but yeah, she becomes the villain. Got that. Then this one, I think, was courtesy of Frank Hill. This is Scooby-Doo and Kiss. This was a movie that they were talking about, have been promoting. And it's actually the band Kiss, not Imposters, the actual band that's in this. And it's not the first time they were in a Scooby-Doo property. They were also in a Halloween special as well for What's New Scooby-Doo. So, really cool to have this. Then Frank Hill sent me this. This is the crossover between Scooby-Doo and WWE, the second crossover. This is Curse of the Speed Demon. So, there you go. And then got Scooby-Doo The Mystery Begins, which is the first of the live-action prequel movies to the 2002 and 2004 theatrical films. Basically, you know, as the title says, it's how Mystery Inc. began. And then to go along with it, I have the extended edition of Scooby-Doo Curse of the Lake Monster, which nostalgia critic Doug Walker recently did a review on. So got that. It's a, like I said, the follow-up, which is really cool. And then last but not least, he got me, Frank Hill sent me this. This is the Before Scooby-Doo, These BFFs Had a Clue. It's Daphne and Velma. It's an original movie. It's Cartoon Network. And it's basically a prequel to, well, chronologically, the prequel to this. So yeah, when you want to look at chronologically, you're going Daphne and Velma, Scooby-Doo Mystery Begins, Scooby-Doo Curse of the Lake Monster, and if you want to add the other two live-action movies, you know, there you go. So that's how it is. But yeah, he gave me that along with the slipcover and the digital code. So, really nice. And as I said before, in fact, I'll provide the video link at the end here. I have DVDFab versions of a lot of the movies of Scooby-Doo, direct-to-video ones. So, again, I'll provide a link, video link at the end here so you guys can check it out. Probably right here, depending on how you watch this, right here or right here. Yeah, excuse me there. And yeah, that's really about it. I will let you guys know, and Frank, I'm letting you know so you don't have to worry about it. I'm getting Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo The Sword and the Scoob. I'm getting that. The only one I had to put away for the time being, but I still want to get, is the Blu-ray version of the new Scooby-Doo movies. So hopefully I can get that, or maybe someone can help me out with that down the line. But, hold on for a second.
Hey everybody, welcome.
Yeah, that's pretty much about it, guys. So decided to share with you the official ScoobyDoo DVDs and Blu-rays that I have. Again, I'm getting again, just to let you and Frank Hill, again Frank, to let you know, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm getting Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo the Sword and the Scoob with this upcoming order, so you don't have to worry about that. The only one I want to get still is the Blu-ray version of the new Scooby-Doo movies, but hopefully I can get that myself, or maybe somebody can help me down the line. But that's about it, guys. So let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. Thank you all for watching, and I am out.